Hello series, what's up and welcome back to the channel. It's your girl Lynn M with another video for you guys. Have you ever been feeling unmotivated? Have you ever been feeling like this month you're motivated, the next month you are not motivated? Have you ever been feeling wanting to do something so badly, but you just don't have the energy to do it? Have you ever been feeling so down? You're in a group of friends and you really want to do something, you really want to see them to see you're so much going on their vibe, but you're just not having the energy. You really want to support this friend of yours or this group of friends of yours, or you're just in a place whereby the needed of motivation is very aggressive. So here are my 20 tips on how you can be motivated even when you are not feeling like being motivated. First thing you need to know is setting goals. You cannot do anything without setting goals. Setting goals makes a huge difference on how you are motivated. It's just like when you put a goal, maybe this week I really have to do some stuff. That is your goal. Like maybe I have to meal prep for the week. That is your goal, and you really are getting motivated to do this stuff or the thing that you are planning to do. The tip that I'm going to talk about is choose goals that interest you. You can never do anything if you don't love doing it. Like, you have to choose the things that you really are looking forward to doing it, and the things that are really making you happy when doing them. You can never enjoy something, you can never get motivated if you're doing things or you're doing something that is not in your comfort zone, and it's not your typical thing to do, and it's not making your energy wake up. Another thing is make your goals public. So fake it till you make it, right? One thing is for sure, never tell your plans to someone, but you can tell your plans to someone who you think they cannot harm you, unless these days no one is trusted. Like, you cannot trust any person. You cannot trust your friend, you cannot trust your neighbor, you cannot trust your even someone close to you. But the thing is, when you really want to achieve goals, when you really are looking to do things, and you really are finding motivation to do things, sometimes you really need to tell someone about your things. Although they are not done, although you are not in the position of doing it, telling someone your goal will make you know, like, hey, I've told someone this and I have to show them that I'm doing it. They have to see me, I've done it. They have to see me, I'm doing it. And yeah, so the other thing that I'm going to talk about is plot your progress. When I say plot your progress, is write down how far you've come, where would you, like, what are your progress, how are you doing. Like, write down how far you've come and how are things going. Like, just goal of buying a car, right? We are breaking the one goal of buying a car into several goals. So to buy this car on December, right, we need to know what I'm going to do in January and February and March. This whole month of these little goals will take us to one big goal of ours of buying a car. The other tip I'm going to talk about is start with easier tasks and work your way on bigger tasks. Sorry, I'm playing with juice. So when I say start with smaller tasks, I'm talking about pick up the smaller objectives, the smaller things that you can do that will make you, for instance, the same example of buying a car. So buying a car, in January we have a lot of things to do, right? In January, let's say this week I'm doing this, the next week I'm doing this, the next week I'm doing this, and the the end of the month I have to do this. So pick little things that will make you motivated, that will make you go and just energetic, productive, doing the thing consistently. Yeah. So the other thing I'm talking about is reward yourself. A lot of us have been doing things without really like not concentrating, doing things without appreciating what you do. Sometimes rewarding yourself really helps. And when I say rewarding yourself, actually mean maybe after you complete maybe your 1 month task, you can really take yourself to to a swimming pool. You can take yourself to a hockey class. You can take yourself to a horse class. Just reward yourself with something that you really feel like it made you, and just reward yourself for what you have made and what you have completed in that month. The other thing I'm talking about, the other tip is don't do it alone. So I tend to meet a lot of people who do things alone, like they don't believe in sharing ideas with someone trusting. Some people God. Some people are in relationships, and fun fact is it's not fun at all. They don't share the ideas. They don't share today lives. They don't share things. And talking to someone that you trust about your plans, talking to someone, sometimes it's not telling someone your plans. Sometimes it's just seeking for advice how you can do things. And people can motivate you when you talk to someone. Some people just like, you might go and tell a friend, I'm planning to do this, and the way you're talking to them, they'll respond like, oh, someone is doing this, someone is doing that, someone, like they inspire you more. And yeah, so the other tip is learn new things. The thing is, a lot of us tend to, when we get our comfort zone, we don't want to, go out and look for things that will make us uncomfortable. And just getting out of your comfort zone and going and searching new things to do will keep you motivated, because it's something new, it's something that will trigger your boringness, and it's something that will teach you a lot of new things instead of just sitting in your comfort zone. The other tip is take a break. Girl, you need it. So I have this, I don't know if it's a behavior, I really don't understand it. I have this thing whereby 6 months I work, 6 months I relax. And in this 6 months that I work, I really work hard. And in this 6 months that I relax, I tend to, really be with family, really self-search, really relax, taking myself, to date. And yeah, so take a break. You can never find motivation when your brain, when your head, when your body is so tough that you're just out of energy, you're out of ideas, you're out of motivation. So take a break. You need it, because as soon as you take a break, coming again and doing stuff, it's really gonna get you motivated, because your brain is empty, your brain is relaxed. And yeah, the next tip is practice gratitude. Practice gratitude. When I say practice gratitude, I mean when accept the reality, the present that you are in, without focusing too much on what will happen in the future or the past. Like, just accept what is happening right now. Live in the moment and just say thank you for everything. Like, I have this, I have that, I am able to eat, I have a roof in my top, I completed this task today. And just show your gratitude, that you are thankful for the things that you have. And the more you are thankful for the things that you have, it's the more you are going to receive more and more. And that's really is motivating. The other tip that I'm going to talk about is remember what motivated you at the first time. So I'm actually reading some points here, because girl, I don't want to forget any. And yeah, so remember how you was first motivated. So for instance, you had a model, or you saw someone on TikTok, you saw someone in a FYP page, or you saw someone on Instagram doing what you are doing, and that motivated you. So remembering, coming back and like thinking, why did I first, why did I start this at first? Why did I even think of this? What motivated me? How did I come to, the idea? Remembering what motivated you will bring back, like the energy, the motivation. You can also go back and watch this person or these things, or you can reflect back on what motivated you, and this will bring back the anger, will bring back the motivation instantly, and you will work it out. The other tip is practice self-care. We tend so much to focus on things and work, and we focus on kids, on school, and all this stuff that is going around, and we really forget on how we should care ourselves. Like, the healthier you are, the wealthier you are, right? So you really need to understand that the way you take care of yourself is the way you can take care of the things around you, and it's the way that you can be motivated. You cannot be motivated when you're not healthy. You cannot be motivated when you're sick. You cannot be motivated when you are having a lot of stuff in your head. Another tip is visualize success. So as I was saying, in visualizing, you can, maybe it's January, right? You have your goal until let's say June. When I say visualize your success, look every month, what are you achieving to reach a goal on June. For instance, this January you have to do some stuff. Let's say you have to do some tasks, so that on February you can be on another step, and March you can be on the next step, on April you can be on the next step. So when I say visualize your success, I'm talking about when January is over, it's February, right? Watch on January. Did you succeed on what you really planned? Did you succeed on what was written, maybe on a vision board? So visualizing really triggers our motivation, and I'm saying that because when you visualize things that happened in the past, or things that are happening, it really motivates you on seeing what has to be done, what did not be done, and why did it not be done. So the next tip is set deadlines. So I can actually put this word, this is it a word? I can actually put this word in two sentences: set deadlines or discipline yourself. So you said this year you really want to buy a car. How are you going to buy a car? Like, you really need to drive, and you really need to have that really discipline of, I have to do this year, like this December, this has to happen. And when you have that anger of discipline, and you have that anger of deadline, you are motivated because you know your time is worthy, you know your goals are worthy, you know that. And seek inspiration. When I say seek inspiration, you can go on your friends, you can go talk to your friends, you can watch, you can watch stories about people, you can watch on Instagram people how they do things, and if you have a certain goal, you can go and watch someone who has the same story like you, and that will really get you motivated. Declutter your workspace. When I say declutter your workspace, a lot of us tend to have a lot of things in our offices or in the places that we work, and the minute you just walk in the place that you're working, your head feels like exploding, and that's because it's just so much it's a lot alone in a physical way than a lot how it's in a head. So to be motivated, you really need to clean your space first, because that will make space for you to do things, new things, and write ideas, write things down, and it will not be like a very loose space, if that's the right one. Embrace failure. When I say embrace failure, I mean, like, there is no success if there is no failure. Like, success comes with failure, and you really need to understand that failing in the first time, failing second time, failing third time, it's okay. The thing is, in that failing process, you really are learning a lot of things, and there are a lot of people who think, people there on the internet, people there around the world, people with millions, people with billions, they never fail. there's a lot of failing under the process of becoming a millionaire. There's a lot of failing under the process of becoming, becoming successful. And one thing you really need to understand is the more you fail, the more you are getting motivated, to do stuff and to do get more ideas and to do, put your energy in it. Just embrace it, because the more you fail, the more you learn. That's gaining. And create a vision board. Actually, I am in the process of creating my vision board. I think next week I'll show you guys on my vision board. Vision boards are really playing a big part on your goals, and are really playing a big part on setting your motivation. I'm saying this because the minute you have your vision board, wherever you walk around and you don't feel motivated, when you see your vision board like, I gotta do this, then you're getting motivated to do the stuff. So the vision board, it's really it's a symbol of reminding you got to do this. The last point that I'm about to share with you guys is take motivation from others. One of my mainly models that I'm really motivated with is Buddy in Business. Iman Ganzi, that's the way it is, it's named. Another person is Fernanda Ramirez and my phone. Those are really my models right now and this year. And yeah, so take motivation from others. If you have someone to look forward, someone who inspires you to do something, then go and look at them. And that's my ladies, that's my loves, that my sillies are the 20 ways of staying motivated throughout the year. And yeah, this will work so hard for you. This will work for you if you really are wanting to be motivated. Thank you so much for watching today's video. Subscribe to the channel, give this video a thumbs up, and put on the notification on so that you can be notified every time that I'm posting. See you